Appreciate it.
Okay. And if you want to email the agenda, I can do it from there.
I'll just have, we'll just call the item. It should be pretty quick here.
Okay, sounds good. Let's do it.
Yep. All right, it is 7:13 p.m. We're going to go ahead and call the order of the Planning and Zoning Board, Board of Zoning Appeals. If anyone who is able would stand with me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. And can we do a roll call, please?
Gary Hansen, Paul Springer,
Absent. Here.
Rick Kellenberger,
Here.
Scott Phillips, Dalton Wilson.
Present. All right. Any questions about the agenda from our last meeting? Okay. Motion to approve. I will second that.
This is for
And any questions about the agenda for today?
No.
Okay. I'll make a motion to approve and set today's agenda.
Second.
Thank you. All those in favor, or do we need to?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you. Approval of the draft minutes of last meeting of September 24th. Any questions about those draft minutes? Everyone's had a chance to review? Okay. Seeing none, I will make a motion to approve the draft minutes of the September 24th meeting of the Planning and Zoning Board.
Second.
Let's see a motion and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed?
Aye.
Thank you. Communications.
All right, good evening. Just a couple quick announcements. Some of you might have already seen this. Tonight, we're working on the comprehensive plan, as you guys have seen and heard from our consultant several times. Tonight, our survey closes, so if you've not had a chance to take the survey, I have some flyers here with me with the QR code, or you can find it on the city website. But if you can get that taken by tonight. And then Thursday night this week, we have our comprehensive plan review at the community building from 6 to 7:30. So that's our public meeting, public input time for the meeting or for the plan. So I have flyers for that as well this evening, and just encourage everybody to turn in their survey and attend the meeting Thursday night.
Thank you, Kyle. All right. Let's see. It is 7:15. We're going to be moving on to the public hearing. We have one item before us today. We have the review of V-2024-04 application of Edith Santiago pursuant to City Code 17.10.08, who is petitioning for a variance to have a front yard fence with no open space where code requires 50% of open space. The property is addressed as 1932 West 69th Street. And we're going to hear from Kyle, it looks like. And it is 7:16. We'll officially open the public hearing.
Good evening again. So as you've seen, you are considering a variance for a fence with no open space in the front yard. The notice was published in the Ark Valley News, and property owners within 200 feet in the city and 1,000 feet in the county were notified. I only have received one call. It was from a property owner just confirming where this property was in relation to theirs, because the property owner does not live in Valley Center, and so they weren't sure from their property where this was. But they did not have any comments in favor or against. Normally, in a more dense neighborhood, we would not be in favor of a fence with no opening space, because it helps with safety if there's a sidewalk, if people are backing out onto a street. A fence with no opening doesn't really allow for sight. Where this property is, it is a larger lot on a busier road, and so with the fence, it is already in place. So our code enforcement caught it when they were putting it up. With the fence where it's at, there are a couple others that have been approved and similar situations. And so staff recommendation is to approve, because there is a greater sight line from the property because it's a wider road frontage and there's not a sidewalk on the other side of this. So we don't feel as big of a safety factor as if it were in a different type of neighborhood. If approved tonight, the property owner will still have to come in and get their permit from the community development office. The owner is here if you guys have any questions for her. But otherwise, staff does recommend approval of this variance.
Thank you, Kyle. And yes, worth noting, we do have a representative, or it looks like a couple, from the petitioning party. You guys are welcome to speak if you'd like to, but certainly not required unless we have any questions. Any questions from the board for the applicant? Okay, I also do not have any. 7:18, we'll go ahead and close the public hearing for this item. Would anyone like to make a motion?
Based on city staff recommendations, public comments, and discussions by the Planning and Zoning Board, I, Commissioner Schellenberger, make a motion to approve B-2024-04.
Second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Seeing none, motion carries. All right, moving on, old and unfinished business.
All right, so our as of right now, we do not have any items scheduled for our November meeting. Technically, they have until Monday, so we have a few more days that could change. But we are needing to have our comprehensive plan review, our plan come back before this group again. And we were wanting to know if there's a will to move the regular meeting. The regular meeting is the Tuesday of the week of Thanksgiving. I did not know if you guys wanted to keep that date or if you would want to move to the Thursday before Thanksgiving. We were just wanting to, since we're far enough out, we wanted to see what the will of this board was.
I'm going to recommend an adjustment of that date. That evening of the 26th is the city's annual pie auction, which will be conducted at the same time as our meeting usually. So it would be great if we could move that. Any other day of the month, I think I'm okay with.
Okay. And our recommendation was the Thursday before because in December we move it because of Christmas up, and it's on a Thursday as well. The Tuesday before is city council, and so interfering with that in this room. So I thought Thursday might be an easy day to pick, but it's also open for discussion.
That would make it the 21st.
Correct, 21st.
I'm okay with that. Doesn't sound like we have any objection. I think that's what we'll do.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Kyle. Any new business? Any staff reports? Okay. Any items from the board? I have none. Okay. All right. I guess with that, I'll make a motion that we adjourn.
Second.
And all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Okay. Motion carries. Thank you. Thank you guys for being here tonight. We appreciate you coming in. Absolutely.
Thank you.